Okay, hello everyone. Give me a second to get set up. I'm never ready for the start of a stream, but also, I actually ate some food before streaming, so I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late. And I'm sorry that I had to cancel so many streams. Uh, for the past few days, because I had a really fun weekend. I'll go more in depth later, but got to see some friends, got to go to Universal Studios. It was a lot of fun, so I'm quite exhausted. Hey Corn, welcome. But yeah, I'm quite exhausted, and I just wanted to I was thinking what should I play today, cuz I want something that's like not necessarily chill, but like something I'm already kind of familiar with. Yeah, well, so I've played Risk of Rain 1, but Pixel gifted Risk of Rain Returns to me, and from what I heard, it wasn't supposed to be like a huge overhaul to the game, but it's seeming like it is. So we'll see. There are a lot of like little subtle differences, it seems like, you know what I mean? And it may be because it was meant to be an overhaul. Okay, I mean, I didn't keep up with it, so I'm not trying to claim I was some authority. But, my understanding was that it was just a graphical overhaul, and, they made the multiplayer more accessible. I didn't think it really changed that much fundamentally about the game. But I'm glad they did, to be clear. I mean, if I wanted Risk of Rain 1, Risk of Rain 1 was still available, so it's nice that they made the changes. I'm just saying, I was surprised that it was as overhaul like the overhaul. I was surprised they changed as much as they did. And hi, there I am. They also had new characters, alternate skins, new skills for the characters. Oh, okay. I knew about the alternate skins, but I thought that was like just in line with the visual overhaul. Hi, Structor. Hey, good to see you. I was going to bring this up to you, but I got distracted, so I couldn't. But yeah, I'm streaming Risk of Rain Returns, which is I've only played a little bit of it. I've played enough to unlock a couple of characters, but nowhere near, you know. It is actually. I genuinely was not sure what to play for stream today because it's not a Dark Cloud 2 day, since I've done Dark Cloud 2 multiple times in a row. So I was like, I should play something else, but I'm kind of tired from my weekend, so I wanted something not so complicated, you know? Or at least, like, not so unfamiliar. It was probably the second weakest character. You know, yes, but the thing is, I got used to Enforcer because the shield makes it, it makes it easy to, deal with some early stuff, because also I haven't unlocked a lot, so I feel like my effectiveness is not as high, you know what I mean? It's Dark Cloud Tuesday, I know. I genuinely did consider doing Dark Cloud 2 again, but I was like, I can't do it 3 times in a row. But yeah, Enforcer is a little hard to use. I just, enjoy him anyway. How was it seeing Groovy? I had a really fun time. I don't know if I said it on the server or not, but, we all went to Universal Studios, which was a lot of fun. And I got to see Super Nintendo World. Actually, it's kind of a shame that I don't have my webcam on right now. Or at least, like, I'm doing VTuber today, because, I got some souvenirs. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, it was a fun weekend, just a very busy weekend, so... Did you get to punch a question mark and get a mushroom? Indeed, I did. And I got to ride Mario Kart, several times, and, I challenged Bowser Jr. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Also, I have to say, Risk of Rain is, at least for turns, is so funny to me because, I don't know what you exactly call it, the resolution of the first game was pretty low, so a lot of the art was very unclear to me as to what it was, so it's funny that now that this is like a higher resolution, I can actually tell what some of the items are. Like, these enemies, I genuinely didn't know they were supposed to be crabs, because they just kind of looked like oval things, and they, like, open their flap. But now that they have, like, a more detailed art style, I can tell what they were supposed to be. Oh, I can? Oh, how do I do that? Do I go into settings? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, a windowed resolution. Well, I'm... Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's much better. Thank you. Admittedly, I've only played on the Steam Deck so far, so, it just automatically chose that zoom out setting, so I didn't know by default it would, do this. I almost want to hop on and join. Aw, thank you. But, I don't know if I'll be doing any online stuff today. I'm feeling very chill, and I don't know if, my brain is ready. And also, I've been doing a lot of socializing this weekend, so I don't know if multiplayer is something my brain is prepared for. Successful in building a massive dino army, and we destroyed Mithrix. Nice. Sorry, I initially read that as we got destroyed, but no, you destroyed. Very good, Structor. I know that Risk of Rain encourages you, let's say, to play the game quickly, but I really prefer roguelikes when they're very, like, explorative and you need every advantage you can get. So, I'm gonna be playing this kind of slow. Yes, the new artifact. Yeah, what do the new artifacts do? This now knows the power of the Cretaceous. Excuse me. They put the Master Chief on the solder? Well, hi Kai! It's good to see you, but also, what are you talking about? I found a massive... Oh, I see. Okay, I don't know what was in my brain, but it was definitely not that. Devotion replaces drones with dino eggs, and you give it a spot. Oh, that's... Oh, I thought that was just a feature of the map. I didn't think that was actually an artifact. Something you need to pronounce soda. Yeah. No, it took me a minute. Limmer has the item. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Because I watched Structor stream, and Structor was building the Lemurian army. But, I didn't fully comprehend the mechanics. Also, the Lemurians get on the items give glasses every time we'll have glasses. That is wonderful. I love that. Oh god, I'm gonna die! Yeah, I died. Yeah. If they die, they only drop scraps, so you can't get the item back. Well, the fact that they drop anything is nice. Scrap of the tier. Yeah, that's good. In some ways, that might actually be better than than not. Also, I do appreciate that they added Challenge of the Mountain shrines to Risk of Rain 1. Initiate Operation the Mountain. I'm going to Wonder Trade and Brilliant Diamond. Good luck, because Wonder Trades are pretty random, right? So get something cursed. If you don't Mountain Shrine, you were wrong. Yeah, well, I always Mountain. Like, do you even Mountain, bro? Artifact of Delusion recloses all the chests after the tele, so you can get more items from them, but you need to guess what item can. Oh, interesting. I'll have to try that. Also, Mercenary has a new skin. Oh, really? Bobby? Oh, dang it, Bobby. Which is funny, because I actually don't like King of the Hill that much, but that was where my brain went. Right, it turns him into the Dead Cells guy? They crossed over with Dead Cells? The boy ain't right. Also, his name is Bobby? I have not played Dead Cells, so I don't know a whole lot about Dead Cells, but that's the main character's name? Yes, the animated version's name is Bobby. That's so weird. In-game version is just headless. Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense, at least. Bro, are you ready for me to fail shrines a zillion times in a row? Because it's going to happen. Hell yeah, brother. Sorry. Couldn't resist. Zillion times in a row. Let's go. At least I got Snake Eyes. I actually think that Risk of Rain Returns is a much tougher difficulty scaling on Soon in this game, arguably. Really? You know, I feel like I appreciate both Risk of Rains pretty equally, but I remember there were a pretty large contingent of people who were like, Risk of Rain 1 is just so much better than 2. Kelsey! You want Fortnite? Why do you want Fortnite? Does Fortnite have a roguelike mode? I just got an encounter in this cave 3 tiles in a row. Oh boy. You got Pokemon. Hell yeah, brother. I do appreciate that the dice, because in the first game, the Snake Eyes would reset once you succeeded at a shrine. A roguelike mode. Because that's what would get me to play. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it would take to get me to play Fortnite. I don't know why. Fortnite's just never really hit my interest receptors. I don't like that Risk of made the game slower. Yeah, probably. I like slower, though, personally. I treat Risk of Rain 1 as a slow game, even though you're not supposed to be super slow. I wonder what, I wonder in Brilliant Diamonds if they brought the tackle back. That's a good question. I don't know. Do parkour with me. Roguelike means that it's like the game Rogue, which means it has randomly generated maps and items and stuff. Bad remake, Unfaithful, no 95 at all. Hey, Friday, it's good to see you. Hi. I had a brain, and it's gone now. It's Unfaithful because no game corner. I was hoping... Oh. Wait, what was the game corner again? It's been a while since I've played the original. This is a bad day. Whose brain did you steal and use up? There was an amoeba nearby. His gambling for children laws. Oh! That is... I understand it, but it's sad. Damn you, lawyers. Heartfangs. I wish I could steal Heart's brain. Heart's brain is so much better than mine. I did see a tweet someone put out where it was like, lawyers have ruined this country. I was like, I don't know about that. Funny that the VC re-released the VC had the game corner, but have higher Peggy rate. Really? That's funny. Honestly, I know I'm going against most Pokemon fans, but I really liked the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl remakes. Like, I did not really agree with the hate for a lot of it. I get that it's like, yeah, why do those versions when you could have done Platinum, but like, I don't know. It was fun. I still loved the 4th gen. I almost forgot what generation Diamond and Pearl were. Let's fucking go! We failed again! I haven't played it yet, so I can't say for sure. Just let us turn off the EXP share. Yeah, I would like them to turn off the EXP share, but personally, I appreciate the mechanic. Fascinating, I didn't hear it. The EXP shares, I lost to the first gym. Oh no. Oh no. I recently saw on Twitter somebody is making a legally distinct, of course, but like a game that looks just like the Chow Garden. And I'm really interested in it. It's like Bobo Bay or something. Like B-O-B-O Bay. Bobo Bay. Chow had a stream, and I will be streaming with Heart on Friday, so I will continue to have streams with Heart. I just want the... Yeah, no, that's fair. I agree with you. I would want there to be an option. Did you ever try the mouse controls? I have not yet, actually. I know I should, but I haven't yet. Shadow are the gyms like Platinum where it's Heart than Bestseller. It's like Diamond and Pearl. It a lot of people wanted it to be like Platinum, but I do regret not buying Platinum back in the day. I know I've told this story before, but just I wish I did get Platinum, and I don't want to pay a reseller for it. So Espresso Electric has artillery then? I think so. It's been a little while since I 100%ed BDSP. Or should I say SP, because yeah. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I get really addicted to roguelikes, and I very much blame ToeJam and Earl for it. Because that game is so good. Oh boy, another... Yeah, seriously. Like, at the time, my money was limited, so it was like, I already have Pearl, no sense buying what is mostly the same game. But now I'm like, damn it, I shoulda. Speaking of, games and collecting and stuff, Limited Run Games announced that they were doing their blowout sale in like a week, which is interesting because usually they do it on the first of the year. So I was not prepared for them to announce it, and they haven't shown what they're restocking yet. But oh boy, do I want quite a few things. Platinum compared to is easy to compare, just one shot of Blissey. I think my brother had diamonds, but he lost the cart later on the clears. Oh wow! That's fortunate. I've lost a few games, and I've never been able to find them. I'm trading to Southern California! Oh my god! That's me! That's where I am. Yeah, no, that's fair. Understand. I'm sorry. Brain am trying to roguelike and also chat, and it's just not working. I lost Spectrobes to a heating vent? How? Just a little pink slug. The boy. I have my copy of Heart Gold, but it looks like someone sat on it. Wow. I'm very thankful I found a copy of Heart Gold, but I did not buy it when it launched, so I only have it as a cartridge. I don't have it as a complete thing. Fell in the heat vent, probably melted. Oh, that breaks my heart to hear. I'm sorry. How was Spectrobes? I remembered being interested in it, but I never ended up getting it. The slug is French. Of all the things. No, didn't get too far in. Yeah, it seemed like one of those titles that people weren't generally very enthused about, but it like captured people's attention. I don't know. And a trade partner in Japan. Nice. Stop failing me. Fossil Fighters, you know what? I remembered seeing Fossil Fighters and being like, this looks whatever, but I've heard good things about it, so I kind of regret not buying it. Yeah, we put a mountain on your mountain, so you can mountain while you mountain. God, do you guys remember that meme? Yo, dog. So I may have a crush on doing that. Aww. I had a crush on Liz from Custom Robo Arena. And it makes me so sad that that game did not do well, because it was a great game. I love how the Wonder Trains just puts a pinpoint on where the person kind of dosses their country. Yeah, but I mean, what are you gonna do with a country? I mean, you know I'm American, but that doesn't mean you'd want to search all over America to find me, you know? Even though I know just earlier I said I was Southern California, but still. Pakistan. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun to see, all the different places you can trade with. Don't they give, like, rewards for finding a certain amount of people in other countries? You know? Pakistan. I love that. Oh, how did I pass by this? Oh, because you weren't paying attention, Shadow. I know, I know. Part of me really feels like I should play more Pokemon games, but I think I've just hard burnt myself out on them. Got a Staraptor. Nice. I think. Platinum! Ah, you! You are the cutie. Such a good poke. It was really... Okay, so my brain went on a bit of a weird tangent, so I hope you'll forgive me. But my brain was kind of like, I wonder if there are statistics about, like, what the most popular Pokemon is. Like, do you think there's some database somewhere where Nintendo just has, like, oh, people always capture this Pokemon or something? Because, Sakurai just made a video about Smash where he was saying how, like, surprisingly all of the characters have an almost equal win rate of, like, 50%. So, like, you know, tier lists are mostly just in people's heads, which I agree with, but, it's just funny to have him outright confirm that, because he's not usually the type to say something. They're level 15. It's a level 83. Oh my god. Get away! Get away! Oh, well, nope. Who trades a level 83 Staraptor? I don't know. I mean, it's random, but it's interesting. Oh, Svar, I appreciate you too. Thank you. Okay, also, I'm gonna mention this, and I don't know if this is something that bothers everyone, but, I don't like when games have the, like, new flashy logo next to them. Or at least, like, if they're going to do that, I want them to have a way to, like, dismiss it. Instead of just, like, you have to open up every single thing. That might just be me. Anyway, yeah, how's everyone? I'm sorry, I'm just rambling about things. How's everyone doing? I do like the HUD. I mean, the HUD itself is fine. I just don't like it when it's like, I don't want to read every single logbook, but I don't like the flashy new sign. Oh. You know how next to the logbook structure it says new when you find, like, a new thing? I don't like that. Or at least, like, I don't like it when there isn't an easy way to dismiss it all. It's way too hot in my area. Oh. You should come over here. The weather's actually been really beautiful. feeling sick. Shadow, why is the rain full of risk? Because it returned, actually. Come on, yeah, exactly. Like, imagine your email client said, like, 1,000 unread emails, and that really bothers you, but then there's no, like, mark all as read button. No! 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 Oh! No! Oh! I got him. Is that 8,000? Yeah. My email, I think, currently has like over 3,000 unread, quote-unquote, emails. But it's because, like, most of them is just spam, so, like, I read the headline and it's like, oh, okay, I get the point. And I'm too lazy to delete it. Oh, darn. I thought I could get to the log from up here. No? Okay. That is one thing I've always struggled about with Risk of Rain. Sometimes finding these things are, more difficult than I understand. So full it doesn't have a number? I didn't know that was possible. I have 35 in my regular, I'm too lazy to comb through and delete. Friday, that's exactly where I am. Apparently, it's environmentally bad for you, I think. Because, like, taking up the bandwidth or whatever, but... God, it's so painful when you subscribe to a lot of things. It's just stuck on 99+. Oh, okay. Cleaned it out since middle school. Okay, that's definitely not true for me. I cleaned mine out a little while back, but... It's just not an easy thing to do in general. 500 a day? Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Friend's mom was so annoyed he didn't mark his emails as read that she took his... Oh my goodness. I'm very grateful that my parents were not like that. They're like, so long as we have no reason to think you're doing anything, you know, bad, we won't, you know, treat you that way. Do I turn out okay? Also, Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam, which is really interesting because, apparently it has improvements over the Epic Game Store version, which is exciting. This nerd play. Hey, Sans! Good to see you! Yes, I am a nerd, and I'm playing Risk of Rain Returns, because Pixel was super kind and bought it for me, even though I don't deserve. It wasn't like a privacy thing, she just didn't like the red. Oh, yeah, but I mean, even still. I would have felt very unhappy if my parents did that. Are you small? I'm not small. I'm a tall boy. Oh, yeah. Platinum, why are you so small? Maybe that's the question. You're like Risk of Nerd 2. Survivors of the nerds. Survivors of the bullying. I've been on hormones for 7 years. That's fair. Foot short. Yeah, so you're same height as me. So I don't want to hear small accusations. Too short for my weight. Aw. I feel like that's true for a lot of people, though. I think including me. I don't know. I see this artifact to the left of me, and I don't know how to get it, and it's bothering me. Hate being under 5'4". Aw. Oh, you were talking about the in-game character. Oh. Well, my in-game character is small because I zoomed out the screen. That's the real answer. Dang it! But you use the metric system in Canada. True. Got you there. Okay, poof? From Fairly Odd Parents? Sorry. Using non-metric because shadow. Okay, I can read metric. Sorry, I had to take a drink. I know metric. How many millimeters? I feel like I can do well as Commando. I used to think I was very short, because I grew up in an area with a lot of really tall people. Like, when I reached 6 feet, I was like, well, thankfully I'm at least 6 feet now. Like, at least I'm not that short. But I still felt short because everyone else around me is like 6'3". Also, just because I say Imperial inches, that doesn't mean I'm, you know, Imperial units. Doesn't mean I can't speak metric. And to be fair, metric is a lot better than Imperial. Don't let Sans hear me saying that. This is America. Meat nugget! I'm 1,549 millimeters. Nice. But the English don't call it, or don't like it when you call it Imperial. It reminds them of all the umpiring they did. Well, maybe they should have thought of that, but no, I'm just kidding. I didn't know that they actually got upset about that. 'Cause that's just how it was always referred to as far as I had heard. Oh, milliliters. I see. guys then know the story of smoots? How you can measure in smoots? Kai's so tiny. Kai is a precious being. I don't know. I can't speak for British people, so... Shut up, big man. What are you calling big man? Big man. Ha, ha, ha. Sorry, that was a SpongeBob quote. That was just, yeah. Plorge and in charge. Around 5-1. That is pretty small. How do you measure how many liters you are, maybe? Yeah, I guess. I mean, surely there's... Well, so you can calculate your mass, and then you just convert your mass into volume. Right? Because weight is really just... force, so, you know, mass times acceleration, and then you, and then from there you measure, oh god, I'm gonna fuck this up, I'm sure, and then, like, how much mass you have is how much, oh gosh, I don't know how to convert volume to mass. Do you know how dense you are? You need to know... I suppose that's a good point. Know my weight. Yeah, no, it's fine. You're not required to share, I just... Beef's a good boy, though. He doesn't... Well, okay, Sans can verify this, but, he's still... Even though he's chonky, he's still a cute boy, right? That wasn't an insult, I was wondering... Yeah, no, well, because I didn't take it as an insult. I was thinking, like, technically, parts of you are more dense than others. Like your brain. I'm just kidding. That was that was an insult. No, Beef is downstairs.
This is a good result.
Oh my god. Thank you for the sub too. Oh my god. Do I have a mod in chat that can
This is a good result.
Shout everyone out? Thank you for the good results. Thank you, Hamster. Thank you,
This is a good result.
Toaster. Thank you, Wallabam. What? I'm sorry. I'm messing up your names. Thank you. If I don't have a mod, I'll shout you out in just a second. I just gotta survive this boss fight. But thank you. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Super Shadow. Oh, I died. Okay. I'm Super Shadow 271. I play a lot of video games here on Twitch because I collect video games, and I'm playing Risk of Rain Returns because it was gifted to me. But yes, how was the rest of Ghost Recon Wildlands, everyone? It looked like a lot of fun, to be honest with you. Even though I'm not usually a Tom Clancy type. It looked fun. Good. You need more mods. I know. I thought I did, but I just need more mods in general, I guess. Slight vehicular homicide. Oh no. Who did it? Was it Toaster? I bet it was Toaster. No, I'm just kidding. I was 4'7" in high school. Wow. Honestly, I don't even remember how tall I was before reaching my final height. We love vehicular homicide. Super Shout 271. Come visit us on Twitch. We love vehicular homicide. Didn't run anyone over. Well, Hamster. Walla. Oh, it was Hamster. Okay. I see. Or Waba. Sorry, Okay, you want to know something? My brain keeps going to Wobbuffet. And it really shouldn't. But it does. Oh yeah, Toaster, you are British. That's true. You can help us settle something we were talking about. Possibly. Speaking is hard. It is very hard, actually. That's why I don't do it a lot of the time. So am I. Nice. Oh, Noodle's a Brit too? Oh, okay. So it's Hamster and Waba. Oh, so then hopefully you can settle something we were talking about earlier. Do you call the system with feet and power? Yeah. Yeah, what do you call it? Do you call it the English, the Imperial, or do you call it something else? Imperial? Imperial. See, that's what I thought. What's your opinion on me being dodged? I'll do it, I'll dump all the tea in the... Because British Empire. Yeah, well, we got into a discussion about, like... You know, I forget who, but someone was like, oh, but Brits don't like that because it reminds them that they were Imperial at one point, and it just... I don't know.
That time again.
Emerald! Thank you! Tier 2, I can't believe it. Thank you. Emerald, you are such a precious being. I appreciate you immensely. No, that's not for that, it's just less accurate. Oh, okay. Is Google wrong? Google is wrong because it's using AI now. Have you guys been seeing all the, how AI is gonna enter Minecraft? Just making a joke about it, since the US uses the Imperial, even though the UK doesn't. Yeah. How's Shadow been? I had a really fun weekend. I got to go to Universal Studios Hollywood and, go see Super Nintendo World. Still use pints, just not the same pints. Yeah, yeah. I could use a pint right now. Am I? You know, it's funny. I'm actually... thinking back on it, I actually really enjoy a lot of British TV shows, because my parents showed me Monty Python, like The Flying Circus, as a kid, and I loved it, and I think that's where a lot of my humor comes from. Just like in like British studios that make video games, like, it's just funny how it all works that way. I used to do a lot of tabletops, so oh really? That's funny, I wouldn't have guessed that. That would go down well, yeah. Oh, I got a new leather jacket. Oh, really? Oh, did you share that on my server, Emerald? Because if not, I'd love to see. Leather jackets are awesome. So wet pint, a dry pint, an imperial pint. Yes. It's great. I like Life of Brian. Life of Brian is really good. I do love it. By the way, I've got to go run. Oh, okay. No worries. Thank you so much for the raid, Toaster. Thank you for, you know, just being super kind, and I like the command in your chat. I can speak. Promise I can. It's a bit late, I'm afraid I have to dip. Okay, yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for the raid and for chatting and stuff. I appreciate you immensely. I know, I can't believe it's been 15 months as well. It makes me really happy to know that people want to stick with me for that long, you know what I mean? Yeah, for 2 years and 3 months. That is wild to me. I know I'm not, like, the biggest streamer in the world or anything, but, it really does mean a lot. Oh, why did Toasters not pop up? Damn you, Nightbot! Yeah, for 2 years, 9 months. Nightbot, damn it! Give the man his age. Oh god, what was I about to say? Yeah, since well, I'm not trying to make this a whole thing, but since I left one of my jobs, and my other job's gonna be drying up pretty soon, just like all the subs and stuff are very appreciated as well. So thank you. A year, 7 months. There we go. Yeah, Nightbot, why you gotta be like that? No sad dial-up noises. Also, I don't know if you guys know of, he used to be Zero Punctuation, now he's fully Ramblematic. Yahtzee. He's, like, part British, part Australian. He was also my introduction to a lot of British slang, and I think it's all really funny. Because I remember his Assassin's Creed videos were all about faffing around, and I loved that term. R.I.P. the Escapist, yeah. Also, in a similar vein, IGN apparently just bought, some conglomerate of other media places, including Digital Foundry. So that's a little scary. Yeah. I can't. I'm so grateful you've been around for so long, Emerald. I really appreciate you. The Escapists or the Escapist? Because those are actually separate things. And Platinum has been following for over 3 years, almost 3.5. That is appreciated. For 3 months. say. I mean, I just appreciate anyone who's around at all, regardless of how long. That's the Escapist sponsor. I know, right? It would have been a smart sponsorship. Okay, 2 months till a day. Yeah! Oh, I'll have to tell Phoenix about that. Likes me not, Toaster. All. I feel so bad. Why did it do that to Toaster? Toaster is precious and doesn't deserve to be treated that way, Nightbot. Yeah! That is awesome. I need to see how long I've been following Amber, because it's not that much smaller of a time frame. Yeah, bullying him is my job as his mod. Understandable. I think that's a pretty universal Twitch experience. Pixel! Hey! I'm so glad you joined! Look at this really fun game that you bought me because you were too kind. Yeah! I don't remember where the teleporter is. I'm a fool. The hackers are so good. They are. Honestly, they're pretty good in Risk of Rain 2 as well. I just really enjoy them in general. And yeah, Pixel's been following for over 3 years now. Also, Pixel, I don't know if you saw, but apparently the Steam versions of the Kingdom Hearts games are actually more feature-rich than people would have assumed. Because they showed off that, like, they have higher detailed backgrounds than the EGS versions. So they at least put a decent amount of work into the versions. I died. I've been following longer than Pixel. Have you? Yeah, how about that? The Epic Game Store, it is still a thing. You know, I will say this. I get that, like, Epic is not a great company, but I still think the fact that they pushed Steam to be better makes them worth existing, you know? Or it makes the Epic Game Store worth existing. I wish a better company were running it, certainly, but I mean, all that Fortnite money has allowed them to do it. Adam went live, so oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, say hi to him for me. How they make money, I have no idea. Well, to my understanding, a lot of it is from Fortnite. Like, the Epic Game Store is a loss because Fortnite is covering it. But yeah, thank you, Emerald. Thank you for coming by. Say hi to Adam for me. Tell you what they get for exclusive rights to give it for 6 months. Yeah, I mean, maybe they make a little money on their platform, but I think the idea is that they're trying to set up, because I think basically any challenger to Steam at this point has to incur losses for a while. So like, I think it's more that they're willing to accept losses so long as they build the base of people that use it. And to be fair, a lot of people do at least use it for the free games. But, I mean, regardless, I'm glad the Kingdom Hearts, I don't know what you call it, the story so far? Is that technically the collection? The Masterpiece Collection or whatever? I'm glad it's coming to Steam, finally. That's what I'm trying to get across. I've just not been very good at expressing myself today, I'm sorry. Ooh. Afterburner, you say? Also, did I tell everyone I won a giveaway for a copy of Hades 2, which is super exciting, because I loved Hades, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with it. Although, if I could be honest with you, I didn't like, finish Hades, necessarily, because it's one of those games where you have to beat it, like, a zillion times to get the true ending, and I didn't want to do that. So, I don't know if there really was that much room for a sequel, but I guess there was. It's called the Kingdom Hearts Integrum Master... Integrum? Because of course it is. Yeah. Yeah. But you've been seeing how, like, it is actually at least somewhat different from the EGS versions. I saw it on Twitter. I was going to link the tweet to you, but I got pulled aside, so I didn't end up sending it to you, but I'll send it to you. Where's the thank Naminé? Yes, true. But yeah, people have been, like, obsessing about the Steam release. Although, it is funny, I did see someone talk about how the view figures for the Steam release are significantly higher than when it was announced for EGS. Which would kind of imply that a lot of people actually did boycott it. Which, given how notoriously bad gamers are at boycotting things, would surprise me quite a lot. Ah, Papa Feather! Hell yes! Genuinely one of my favorite items in the game. Poppy Feather! I don't know if I told you guys, I had an idea for a video game. Because, like, I've always wanted to make my own game, but I never knew what to do. And I had one that is like, oh, it's so perfect. And I really want to execute it, but I really need to, like, sit down and work out all the specifics. I know if I can execute it and just market it correctly, it'll be a big hit. Also, Pixel, did you see that LRG's doing their blowout sale, like, next week? I am so excited for that. No, I can't reach it. The teleporter goes here. Sorry, I'm taking... Oh, did I? Okay. Taking another drink, hold on. Back to the game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. They usually have their blowout sale on January 1st. But they didn't this year, so I just kind of assumed that, like, oh, they must not have had enough to restock. But this time they genuinely were like, hey, they haven't shown off what they're restocking yet, so maybe it's not a particularly great one, but they were just like, yeah, we're gonna do that on, like, the 27th or whatever. I think it pushed Steam to improve features and stuff more. Like, I'm partially convinced the reason that Half-Life Alyx came out in the time frame that it did is because they were starting to feel some pressure from Epic. Granted, like, how much pressure? I don't know, but, like, I feel like they did at least get Valve to, you know, sit up and take things a little more seriously. It's my own personal speculation. It's not like I know anyone at Valve that can be like, oh yeah, totally. But just... it was just how I was thinking. I was trying to make sense of all their, moves, you know? Like, they updated their interface, and they've been doing a bunch of stuff ever since, and it's like, I feel like they're doing this because they were challenged, you know? Ow! No, stay away. Stay away, you creatures! Okay. They did also change enemy behavior in this game, because they would not have fallen off ledges in the previous versions. And I mean, hey, if anything, also, technically, I believe you can attribute a lot of PlayStation games coming to PC because of EGS, because they started out on EGS. So, like, you know, I don't think it's, like, 100% without merit. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I forgot I have a feather. That happens to me sometimes when I'm playing this game, where, like, because I don't have, like, multiple, I don't get used to, like, spamming a double jump, so I forget that I have it. Happens more frequently than you'd imagine. Hey Google, why doesn't Shadow accept his cuteness? I don't think Google has an answer for you. What's this? Oh, that's so cool! What? It gives you, like, a whole stack? That's sick! Don't kill me, please. Please, I'm doing so well. Please. No. No! What do you mean only a week? I want... Oh! Blah. What do you mean, Kelsey? You know who I'm best at this game with? In, you know, the first Risk of Rain? I was best with Chef. Once I unlocked Chef, that was when I really started making progress in this game. The new redeem thingy. Yeah, I'm surprised you've... I've had it up for a while now, but nobody's redeemed it, actually. A custom role forever. What role would you want? I'm not very good at coming up with Discord roles, I'll be honest with you. The old lopper. Yeah, the old chop chop. Sorry, TF2 in my brain. Ask us that. Kirby. You're absolutely right, Kelsey. That's Platinum because I saw her here. Platinum was here, but I don't know if Platinum is still here. So what got you to stream this today? I didn't want to do Dark Cloud 2 because I had already done it twice in a row. And I'm just feeling tired today, so I was like, I want something that won't be too much for my small brain. And since you were so kind to gift it to me, even though I don't deserve such kindness, I was like, I should play this. I don't know how many times I'll stream this game. But also, I need to run a poll to see what people want me to stream next. I wish I could take credit. I mean, in a Oh, am I back? Oh, I think I might be back. Thank goodness. Oh, okay. That was so weird. I was like, am I dead? Like, and I looked, and it's like, I still have internet. How? I don't know why it did that. I don't know why OBS decided that, but it did. Sorry, everyone, but thank you for sticking with me. Oh, also, I do want to be clear about something, because my next stream is Thursday, and that's going to be impacted by work. I'm sorry that... It's so weird, because I originally was like, oh, surely work's not going to contact me again, so I'm clear to focus efforts on streaming, and then other work popped up, but I just want to be clear, that work will dry up in June, so I will still be focusing on content creation and stuff. It's just, it's been a busy period right now. Yeah, I left one job, and the other job that I work hadn't contacted me in a while, so I thought that they wouldn't, but they've contacted me, and I'm scheduled for quite a few days. I do, I have 2 jobs. They're very infrequent jobs. Or, well, I guess I only have 1 now, but, you know, they were infrequent jobs. Yeah. Yeah, it's America. I have 2 jobs, and I still couldn't afford to move anywhere. But yeah, the summertime is usually when both both jobs dry up, and so I figured I'd leave the one of the 2 that's still more, intense. But, I still have a few shifts left, and since I am in need of money, I'm gonna do it. Stream lag? Why? What? What about stream lag? You know, I would be pretty happy if I could make streaming a full-time thing, but I really can't. I am nowhere near a position to do that. It's working fine for you? Okay. It made me think of you. You're back again? Did I die for anyone else? Because if anything, my OBS is showing that I should be doing better. I died. The French. The champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. Why is it doing this? Oh, I'm back again? Okay. At least I'm back again. And like, oh my god, these guys won't leave me alone. Like, really. Take a hit. Creepos. There he went again. Oh my god, why is my stream struggling so much? Of course, this is what I get for taking so much time off. For canceling so many streams, you know? I'm not allowed to see my friends. I'm only allowed to stream. Twitch is like, what are you talking about? Real gamers don't have friends. I do think it's interesting that they changed the rockets in this game such that they blow up after a pretty short amount of time. Because in the original, they would fly around for quite a while. Maybe they don't like this game. Yeah, or maybe my internet or Twitch or OBS, they just don't like this game. Which means they have bad taste, because it's a very good game. It's just... I just fall from a cliff and get, like, way too realistic about it. Oh! In pain. But no, I am glad to have this game. I thought it was basically just like a visual upgrade to the original. I didn't realize it was this comprehensive. I'm glad I got the chance to experience it for myself. Help, call an ambulance. No! Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay, let's try a different character. Let's try Bandit again. I was doing pretty well with Bandit. And I know that I said that, so now the game's gonna be like, well, now I'm gonna make it do really terrible. Because that's just how life is. Oh! Secret. Thank goodness he didn't pull the secret string, which opens up a secret compartment that reveals photos of SpongeBob at the Christmas party. Oh, Merry Christmas, SpongeBob. I feel like, okay, I know people are allowed to like what they like or whatever, but I feel like that's why I enjoy old SpongeBob more than new SpongeBob. Because it feels like because, like, the whole point of that episode is to make you think, like, oh, Patrick's just stupid and he caused this whole thing, but, like, at the very end, it's like, oh, no, actually, it all makes sense. But I feel like the newer SpongeBobs don't get that, and they, like, just make him an idiot. You know what I mean? Over-animated. I don't know if I'd say over-animated, but it's definitely... It also just has a very... God, I don't even know what the word is. Polished? Like, the style isn't as rough as it used to be, which gave it a certain charm. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's something I miss. You know what I miss? Splat-a-lot? Is that a Splatoon thing? Honestly, if Splatoon 4 had Splat-a-lot, that would be hilarious. It's a TV show. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of it. It just goes to show that my gamer brain went to Splatoon. Apparently, I did read that the creator of Lazy Town got the rights back to the show. So it's good that whoever owned it before, I think it was Warner Brothers, like they didn't just kill it. As so many companies and things are willing to do, just kill things. Mentioning no Microsofts, I mean names. It's my IP to sit on and do nothing with. Yeah. I don't know, I kind of go back and forth on it sometimes, because on the one hand, if the original creator really didn't think it was worth continuing, then I'm not one to be like, well then he should have it ripped away from him so people can go do something with it. But on the other hand, like, I don't know. It is frustrating when it's like there's a series that has, you know, potential and they just don't do anything with it. Splat-A-Lot is a medieval-themed mess, literally. Each episode 12 thrill-seeking teens known as the Attackers enter the show's castle-themed obstacle course, which includes sludge-filled mode, take on 6 medieval gladiators, known as defenders. That sounds honestly really fun. It kind of reminds me of Legends of the Hidden Temple, in a way. I was seeing people discuss how, like, you were either a Nickelodeon kid, a Cartoon Network kid, or a Disney XD kid, and I was very much a Nickelodeon kid. Like, not that, I mean, there were definitely shows on Cartoon Network I liked, but, you know, a majority, at least of my early days, was Nickelodeon. It was really fun. Until it didn't continue anymore. Yeah. It's understandable. Also, after watching the live, what was it? Quiet on Set, it does make me really sad to know that, like, a lot of shows that I grew up with had such horrible elements to them. I mean, not that it was, like, my fault for not knowing, but just I wouldn't have wished that upon all those people. Also, Structor, to your message earlier, I just wanted to add to, like, I think there is a big difference between if it's the original creator that's sitting on it, or if it's the, you know, just like a corporate entity sitting on it. It's like, if it's just a corporate entity sitting on it, then they don't really have any particular investment in it, you know? I will sit here and chip away at these health bars. There ain't nothing you can do about it.
Much is lost, for none now live.
It's true. It's very true. I didn't think about that, Kelsey. You're absolutely right. Okay, you want to know how poisoned my brain is from Sonic? For a second, I saw the moon in the background, I was like, oh my god, it's the end! But that's...
I'm Steve.
I'm Steve. True. Kelsey. I think the way you say that is I'm precious. Because that would be what you would say. Or what you should say. You are, though. You know, I'm actually feeling like the bandit is going pretty well for me. This in this game so far. Make me weakling. Wow, Kelsey. I remember hearing a story about how someone got a jury to believe in IP law. You know what? I'm actually not that surprised by that. Because, like, in jury selection, I don't know exactly how it works in America. Because I haven't been to that many, you know, court cases. But, I remember listening to the Underdogs talk about jury selection in Australia, and they were saying how, like, there's a pool of candidates, and the defense and prosecution get to eliminate a certain amount, and then the judge eliminates a certain amount, and, like, that whoever's left ends up being the jury. And I thought that was a really interesting concept. I think it's similar in America, but I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. But if you genuinely didn't believe in IP law, I can imagine someone on either side would be like, we probably shouldn't have that person be making a decision on this then. I do remember someone saying, like, I wonder if you could get out of jury duty for saying something like that, but that has, like, no relevance to the case, you know? Like, being like, I just really don't believe in IP law, but it's for, like, a, you know, a theft case or something. Like, I don't know why that was really funny. I just remembered thinking that was a really funny idea. No one can stop me. Are you sure about that, Kelsey? 'Cause I could probably imagine a few who could. I've heard of people being pretending to be extreme communist or anarchist. Yeah, I mean that's more or less what I was you know, thinking when they said that. I'm unbeatable. Well, you think you can think that. As long as you know you're precious. I think the easiest way is to say you don't want to be there. I don't know if that is true in America. At least in America, I believe you need to have, like, some actual reason. You are precious, Kelsey, and I will give you a chance to retract your previous message. Okay. Well, then I can't be held accountable for what happens, Kelsey. To avoid selection, not as a way to avoid going. Well, but like even as in terms of selection, I don't think not wanting to be there is a valid thing. Because realistically, nobody wants to be a jury member. But you kind of have to anyway, so... if the only barrier between you and getting selected was, well, I don't want to be there, they'd be like, well, too bad. Just give me one little second. Okay. There we go. I'm unbeatable. Undefeatable, like the Sonic Frontiers song. Not entirely sure, but it might be better than trying to get him. Oh, sure, it would probably be. It's at the very least more honest, but well, Platinum, Kelsey has been denying quite a lot of things, so it's your call, but I mean, you can read the chat history. Is that a song or something? Okay, the teleporter is here. I'm gonna do my best to make a mental note of that. How are you? Seem pretty nonchalant about this, Kelsey. Hey, Kelsey, are you precious? Because I think you're precious. And cute. Guess I could say that I do not believe in the concept of prisons. Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on what case you're assigned to. Because the last time I got called into jury duty, I was put in a courtroom for a case about, like, a lawyer providing ineffective counsel. And so, like, if I was like, well, I don't believe in the prison system, then it would be like, well, this isn't about that, so... You know what I mean? Wrong answer, you will accept your precious. Thank you. I like that they just fell right off the ledge and hurt themselves. Listen to Shadow and not argue with him. Thank you, Platinum. Ooh. Joked about getting out by claiming to be racist, and honestly, I'm unsure how... Yeah, I mean, again, I think it depends on what case you're assigned to. Because, like, if race wasn't a factor, then being like, I'm racist, wouldn't really make a difference, you know? Take care of your statistics in Discord. Oh. I appreciate you, Platinum. Also, you know, I just realized I should probably add, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know for sure any of this. I'm just saying what I heard. So take what I say with massive grains of salt. Like kosher salt. Massive levels of grains. That's what the vegan zombie says. Grains. It's worth a shot. Is it? I don't know. I don't know if it is. 'Cause I don't know if that gets, like, put on your permanent record or whatever. Think they're racist. Well, so that's kind of, yeah, kind of true. So, I'm not so sure I'm gonna make this. I'm not so sure. I might not live, but at least I'll die. The least racist person in the world is the one who understands and addresses their own racial biases. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't, you know, I don't know if there is really a person who is completely unbiased, you know? On some level, we are, like, just in general, I think we are all basing our life, or, you know, our choices and thoughts and things off of our life experiences, you know? So, like, there are some more detached than others, but, I don't know that there's anyone who's truly completely unbiased, except for maybe like an alien. You know, if an alien came down and was like, I know nothing about Earth, maybe. His name is Dave. Yeah. So Dave, yeah, you're pretty? That's right. I can do it. I can do this. I just need to be smart, which is a challenge, but I can do it. Oh, oh, that scared me. I thought I was about to die. You know, that sounds a lot less clear out loud than it did in my head. Oh, hell yeah. I appreciate that you don't have to kill every single enemy on the map before you can use the teleporter. Some people are aware of their own racism. My uncle is one of them, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing that I unfortunately don't think will get conquered anytime soon. You know what I mean? I think right now it's so ingrained in a lot of people in positions of power too, that a lot's gonna need to happen. Brother and dad are bigots, yeah. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure no one in my immediate family, at least, is like a bigot or anything, but I think, okay, and this is totally just me speculating, but I think a lot of people aren't really aware, like, some of the worst, but you know all those people who, like, will say horrible things online, and you're like, I wonder what they're like in real life, like, what in their life led them to this moment? Like, I feel like if you were to ask the people around them, they would be like, oh no, they're not like that at all, you know? I'm sorry if I'm not being very clear. I guess I'm just having trouble formulating thoughts today, but, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. It's, at least from what I, see, I feel like a lot of people aren't really aware of what's going on in, you know, not that it's necessarily their job to figure out what people are like in their off time, but just, I feel people will be like, oh yeah, he's a nice guy, like, you know, he wouldn't do that, but then turns out he would, you know? Because I know I was just saying how, like, prevalent it is, but I do think in many ways people are still aware that it's not an okay thing, so, like, they have to hide, but, you know, behind it. You know what I mean? Ever watched the YouTuber William Osman? I can't say I have. What kind of YouTuber is he? To be honest with you, I guess I don't really watch that many YouTubers. Like, there are a few people I watch regularly, but, I don't really watch a huge variety. He does engineering science. He tracked down one of his haters from the comments and found, seemed like a normal guy in real life. Yeah, yeah. That, I didn't hear about that, but that doesn't at all surprise me. Because that's kind of what the impression I get from most people is like, they seem pleasant enough in real life, because I think superficially they know that if they were like that in real life, nobody would be around them, or they'd get, like, beat up or something. Sure. I don't know exactly when I'll get to watch it, but, yeah. Oh god. Oh, I'm as good as dead. I'm dead. That's a lot of broken bones. Oh, no, I didn't want that. See, Structor, this is what I mean. Where it's like, I have to open up every individual thing before it says... before it stops flashing the word new. I don't enjoy that. The tiny imps. Adorable. There we go. See, now there's no more flashing new. No more new, now just old. Yes, exactly. Like, I mean, like, if I'm particularly interested, I'll go to the logbook and read it. Making it appear new, so that way, like, I have to open it up to dismiss it, that just feels wrong, you know? Just old Super Mario Bros. Yeah, that'd be great. It is getting pretty old now, though. New Super Mario Bros. Was like almost... when did it come out? 2008, right? It's almost 14 years... Wait, 16 years ago. It was 2006? 18 years? I thought it was 2008. I would rather be 3008 than 2000 and late. I had the original chunky silver DS. And I loved that DS, and I traded it in for a DSi, which I also really loved, and I traded that in for the 3DS. But I have since reacquired both consoles. Not the exact same ones, but, you know, both models. But yeah, I remember seeing the DS for the first time, because I remember the commercials on TV, where it was like a guy in a window, and he was like looking through his neighbor's window, and like the idea was like he was touching the touch screen and flipping the toilet roll or whatever. I think it was Remote WarioWare Touched. I remember my brother wanted a DS version. I said, no, we have to wait for the DS Lite. Yeah, I'm surprised, but at the same time, it's understandable. Because that's how most hardware in general goes. There's always there's always a better model coming at some point. Unless you're the PSP. Sorry, not PSP, PS Vita. Sorry, my brain was like, yeah, the PSP Go was pretty stupid. But it wasn't related. To my understanding, there's no definitive PS Vita model. You either get the Model 1 because you like the OLED, or you get the Model 2 because you like the improved speakers. Like, there's no one model that's ideal. Might have been already out in Japan. Yeah, or it could just be possible that they had already announced it by that point. Or maybe your dad had insider info since he was such a cool dude. And worked for game companies. He did work for Nintendo, but well, you never know. It could be the sort of thing where, like, they had a project code name. You know, that he worked on and then learned from a coworker it was the DS Lite. You know what I mean? You know, Structure, this might sound weird, but I was considering for my friend's birthday, because my friend Will really loves Midtown Madness too, and since your dad worked on it, I was really heavily considering asking you to have your dad sign a copy, so that way I could give it to him as a present. But, like, I would have to coordinate that. I think he'd like that, yeah. I would be happy. It's not every day you get to, hand a friend a game that they loved signed by one of the original creators. See, when Enrai... Because Enrai is a game dev, sort of. Like, he works for a specific thing that I don't remember now. It is Project Phoenix, I think, right? Is that it? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Enrai, if you see this. But it was super cool to have him, because he was super knowledgeable about, like... about stuff, and he was the one who helped me figure out a little bit about Trials of Battle. Because he knew someone at Stardock, so he asked them what they did with the game, and Stardock apparently sold it to Atari back in the day, so... At least I have a partial lead to go on. I think my dad would like that. Yeah, yeah. I think I understood what you meant. Or are you saying your dad would want a copy of Midtown Madness too? Because don't we all? He could sign it himself. Yeah, exactly. For himself. Imagine. I don't know your dad's name, but like, I imagine he wrote it to himself, like, to my biggest fan. Like, like, dear John. Thanks for being such a big fan. Signed, John. Just let me try this one more time. Have you seen, there's a very popular video where there's this, like, guy at his laptop, and, like, the camera starts coming closer to him, holding, like, a wine bottle from, like, the first-person perspective, and the guy, like, rejects it, but then the wine bottle keeps trying to, like, tip into his glass, and then, like, eventually the camera pulls back to reveal it was him holding the wine bottle, and then he, like, puts on sunglasses and laughs. That video is really funny. I don't know if you know what I'm referring to. I might just sound like a crazy person. I don't understand what that, signal is above my head. The, like, exclamation marks or whatever. I don't know what that is. I feel like on some level, a lot of games are really bad at illustrating what their HUD is trying to communicate. Because it's like, what is the exclamation mark thing above my head? What is that trying to tell me? Or predatory instinct? Oh, maybe. You know what? I think you're right, Structor. It pops up over your health bar, so it's a bit easier to understand. Yeah, I again, not to infuriate anyone, but I think that's a big reason why 2 improved a lot for me. Like, I feel like 2 was a lot more understandable immediately. Oh god. Like, there's only so much you can really do in pixel art, you know? Although, I admit, this game has absolutely stunning pixel art. I absolutely applaud them for making it look this good, you know? I do like the music of this game, too. Both Risk of Rains have quite good music. not necessarily the type of music that I would, like, listen to out of context, but I do enjoy the way it makes me feel while I'm playing. Because it's got just the right amount of, like, otherworldly feel, but still action-y and intenseness about it. Hooray, a crowbar. You know what's funny? I saw someone do a mock-up for the Kingdom Hearts Switch, or not Switch, Steam ports that are about to come out. And it was a Keyblade that was basically like the Half-Life 1 crowbar on it, and I was like, oh, that would have been amazing! But, of course, they didn't do it. They just went with, like, a starry design, which is fine. But man, if they put in the Half-Life crowbar as a Keyblade, oh, that would have been hilarious. Fine, I didn't want your shrine anyway, old man. Oh, no. I didn't mean to press that right then. I didn't realize I was so low health. Ah! I don't know if I want to continue. I don't know. Do I want to? Yeah, we'll try one more time. Last run. Let's go. It's gonna be the longest run of the day. You know, I actually do like the Dynamite Plunger, but I feel like I don't make good use of it. Maybe I just need to get good. Like all the internet communities tell me. I'm sure people will mod in that key. Yeah, oh yeah. I wish it was official, you know? That would have been hilarious. Like, imagine making Half-Life canon to the Kingdom Hearts series. That'd be insanity. That'd be Crash Twinsanity. forget, do people like Crash Twinsanity? They don't, right? Although I guess people don't like most of the Crash games beyond the PS1, right? I don't know. I don't know. I am no Crash. I'm no Bandicoot aficionado. I did play through the first Spyro game and really enjoyed it, so maybe I would enjoy it, you know? But I worry it's gonna frustrate me. It had a rewind feature. Psychiatrist, I diagnose you with insanity. Don't you mean Crash Twinsanity for the Yeah. Yeah, that's me. What you've described as me. I thought you were gonna say something along the lines of like, but what about my brother? Oh yes, he's also insane. It's a bad case of twinsanity. I never beat it or owned it, but with little I played, I enjoyed it. And Spyro 1 is good, but 2 and 3 are much better. It's funny, because I started playing 2 and really wasn't enjoying it as much. I'll have to give it another honest attempt. But, I don't know, I just kind of trailed off from 2. Maybe it's because I'm playing the remastered versions, you know? Even though I heard those are good. Oh my god. Please. Please just give me stuff. I think people like Twinsanity decently more than Wrath of Cortex. Oh, okay. I don't know, in my brain, and this is just because I was a Nintendo fanboy for a long time, but well, I mean, a long time as if I'm not still. I'm still a Nintendo fanboy, but I'm more well-versed in other stuff now. But at the time, I remember people being really big about the PS1 Crash games, and then, like, it just felt like it trailed off. You know? It was just like, there was that one little golden age, and then it just petered out. Which, I mean, I guess kinda happened. It's ironic that the composer for Spyro isn't,
We've got to have money. I'm on the shitter but want you to have my last 5 bits.
Thank you.
BTW, fun fact, reward spelled backwards is draw.
That's very good to know, thank you. I will be able to put that to use in my everyday routine. Thank you for the bits, Will. Ironic that the composer Spyro isn't the same as the one for Ratchet. Thank you. Yeah, that is surprising. I mean, they're both Insomniac, right? At least initially. I feel like I get Insomniac and Sucker Punch mixed up a lot. Not that it has anything to do with the conversation, just my brain sometimes mixes them up. But yeah, Will, thank you for the bits. Hi, welcome. We were just talking about, so apparently Kingdom Hearts is getting Steam versions finally, and somebody did a mock-up for a Keyblade that was a Half-Life 1 crowbar, and I was thinking how awesome that would be. Or at least how funny it would be. I don't know if it'd be awesome necessarily, but it'd be fun to see. About Insomniac and Naughty Dog? Created by Naughty Dog. I feel like Naughty Dog is a distinct entity in my mind. I don't know how to describe it, but like, for some reason, Sucker Punch and Insomniac, like it's like that Spider-Man meme, you know, where he holds up the glasses to the mirror. Like it's like that, where like I need to take a second look. Come to think of it, I don't think I've played a Naughty Dog game at all, ever. Reward drawer. It's funny, because I own all the Uncharted games, and I own the Last of Us games, except for, I don't have Part 1. Which is the PS5 remake. Like, I have access to all their games, I just haven't played any of them. I do, I own the Crash Remastered Trilogy on PlayStation and Switch. And possibly PC? I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure at least PS4 and Switch. Do you play Jak and Daxter? Decomp may be the way to go. I do have... I know they're on the PS4 store. But I do have them on PS2, so... I think my plan was just to play them on PS2. Jak and Daxter was also a very weird series to me. I guess during that whole PS2, early PS3 era, it felt like Sony was trying to copy Nintendo to me. Where it's like, hey, we've got mascot platformers too, and like, I don't know. I know they're beloved, but they never hit that same spot for me. From what I've played, I admit, I haven't played Ratchet and Clank, only played the first Spyro. Haven't played Crash. I don't know why. It just felt like they were trying to compete in an area they weren't as confident in. But I mean, hey, it created a lot of series people love, so I'm not begrudging it. But just in my brain, that was how it felt. You know? Finally! It's been 84 years! What's interesting about Jak is that Naughty Dog made... Oh, hold on, sorry. Made the sequel much darker because kids were playing GTA and just thought Jak seemed juvenile. Yeah. Well, it's also partially why Conker's Bad Fur Day did not sell that well. Because, like, even though it had mature themes and stuff, you know, the audience who were playing games that, you know, like that they would enjoy that sort of thing, they weren't really on Nintendo 64. They were playing PS1 or 2. Like, it's just interesting. Because Conker's Bad Fur Day is beloved nowadays, but, like, at the time, people were pretty down on it. And to be fair, like, I understand Nintendo's hesitance about the game, because they didn't publish it in America. And, like, there were a bunch of articles from idiots who were like, oh, how could Nintendo do this to us? It's like Disney selling pornography. Read the label on the box, lady. That's why they have a thing. Why Nintendo has so much trouble getting away from their non-mature, some American thing. Yeah, I mean, truth be told, I think it's kind of a whatchamacallit. I don't want to say a self-fulfilling prophecy, but like the NES, for the most part, didn't really have like super mature, gory games. And especially because at the time, like, video game violence was such an unheard of concept that, like, they kind of were just getting their legs as, you know... So, like, to avoid controversy, they were like, we're not gonna do video game violence. And then as the years went on, the people who were interested in that went to other platforms. And, like, so even when they tried to get more mature games on their platform, they wouldn't sell that well. So it just became this cycle of, like, well, it's not selling well, so we shouldn't bother putting it on our platform. You know, and we shouldn't bother putting it on our platform because it doesn't sell well, you know? God, I might be talking complete nonsense. And also, the whole family-friendly market is quite lucrative. Nintendo's basically the only company that's really trying for it. You know, the PS4, the Xbox, even PC, like, they all, you know, tend to be more... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, their target demographic is usually older. I think I heard that it's this color. Yes! That is exactly what happened. Because they got a bunch of different, like, sample colors, and Nintendo of Japan was like, we think purple would be very cool, because, like, people haven't done purple before. And it's like, yeah, but that's not gonna go well in America, please. But they went ahead with it anyway. To be fair, it definitely gave the GameCube a unique identity. It's the color of Twilight Sparkle. Yeah, but, like, I personally, even though I know there are other GameCube colors and such, I can't separate the GameCube from the purple, you know, color. So, like, in some way, they were right to say that, because it really did give it its own identity. It's just that it wasn't right for the time, you know? You know, nowadays, if you were to introduce a purple console, I feel like people would be more okay with that. I always imagine the classic purple wafer. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it was. No! Yeah, it does suck to suck. Ah. Okay, we're gonna call it here for now. Thank you all so much to everyone who stopped by, said hi, rated, bits, subbed, all that. I really appreciate it. I try and stream every other day, so Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific. Joker. Excuse me, wow, I was just in the middle of a burp. Joker! Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I kinda did, a little bit. I'm sorry. It was not my intention, it snuck up on me. I have a Discord if anyone is interested, !Discord, or there is a link in my About section, or rather my bio. It's the best place to keep up with my streams, as well as chat with me and other cool people. And it'll also keep you up to date on my stream situation, because work is going to be impacting Thursdays and Fridays stream, as well as next week's Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But yeah. That will be it from me for today. We're gonna raid someone, so I do see Phoenix is live, and I'm very tempted to raid Phoenix, but I feel like I've been raiding Phoenix a lot, you know? So, like, I don't wanna seem biased. If you have a suggestion, let me know. Otherwise, let me see who's live. Who can we... The Ant Cab. I can't say I've heard of them, but if you recommend them, Structor, I can definitely raid them. It does art and pony stuff? This sounds good to me. Let us search for them. Binding of Isaac Repentance? I do love Binding of Isaac. So, we're gonna raid the Ant Cab. !Raid will send my raid message. Raid message. So, copy and paste that and send it in their chat when we get there. But otherwise, that'll be it from me for today. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I will talk to you later. And let's go raid. Bye!